It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Vida Blue.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Ready to go. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson.
For the American League, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
That one finds the zone. So this year's All-Star game is underway. Here comes a pitch. That misses.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
This to center field. Mays on his horse. Won't bring this one in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind is kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Now it's the second baseman. We talk about players with good speed, and definitely she has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think to first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out.
So much for the first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
That one fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside.
She gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and she just takes it away.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Just misses with that one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Battling here as she fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Young hauls it in to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the NL Stars will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Greg Maddux.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Now it's the shortstop, Robin
Yount.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Maddux, a 6-foot righty, more than 300 wins in his career, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it remains 2-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Two now. Goes down looking.
Batting second.
Hank Aaron,
right
the next
fielder,
to hit.
Henry Aaron.
And there's a foul ball. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
That one hit to right. And he one-hops the wall. And he's got a double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
One out. Runner at second. Tony Stone digging in now. This hitter with big-time power and an elite defender. And a foul ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. The 0-2. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though she's behind in the count.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck her out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lee will hit next. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Hank at second with 2 down. Up and
1 and
in.
2.
And a count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2-2.
In the dirt. He's in there. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring. I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in San Francisco,
Leading off
and here
for
is
the
Nate
American
Walker.
League, shortstop, number 11.
Blue back to work. And the first
1-0.
pitch misses for ball 1.
That's the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away.
2-0.
I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
3-0.
That clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Orlando Cepeda in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. No score here in the second. Inside. 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And there's a ball. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just
Batting
mentally
sixth,
prepared,
first
knowing that if it's
baseman,
not on a
Hank
tee, you're going to take that pitch
Greenberg.
because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Now a chance for
1-0.
Hank Greenberg. That one way inside. Ripped to third. To second, there's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Willie Mays. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat. That's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ted Williams getting ready to hit. Mays aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Nobody out, runner at first.
No, that's down.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Batting 7th.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Stan Musial. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Michael
23.
Lambert.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Leading off
Chris,
for the
baseball
American
today,
League.
so many strikeouts, and they're available
Jose
to pitchers.
Ramirez.
But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Cindy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swinging this from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
One and one.
1 out, base is empty. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher, Joe.
And now it's going to be Joe Mauer. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Foul ball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ricky Henderson up next for the American League. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score.
Now pitching for the
Bottom half of the
League.
3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Nolan Ryan. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Eddie Matthews digs in now.
For the National League, 3rd baseman, Eddie Matthews.
That's a little bit low.
That's the ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one way outside. Now 2-2. And that one missing low. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Gary Carter. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And ball 1. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Yount stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1 ball,
Still
no
tied
strike.
at 0, last of the third. Very high with that one. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back,
National
and now on the
League,
mound to start the 4th,
Number
Satchel
25.
Paige.
Satchel Paige.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky
Leading off
Henderson.
for the
He's 1
American
for 1,
League.
led off the game with a
Left
single.
fielder, Ricky Henderson.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. And that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
And Singy, Ricky's 1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number. Breaking ball misses down and away.
And with the extreme crouch of that batting stance, Ricky made pitchers work. His strike zone was as small as it gets. He's looking to get on base any way he can because he knows a single is a triple.
Count is
Not
full.
close with that one. Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now
That could
batting,
jumpstart an
number 11.
offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So up next, Michael Lee. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Henderson on at first. Nobody out. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much
Now
traffic up in the
number
air.
9.
Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Here's the second baseman. She's 0 for 1. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-0. And delivers outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenger. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Satchel with a pick off to first. Oh, he throws it away. Man at first, one away.
Runner.
Ricky runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Fastball. She gets out of the way. Pulls that one foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, she earned her trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that
Now
just
batting,
miss the zone
number
like
11.
that. And it's a real discipline as well. She's put a lot of work into that aspect of her game, and it paid off right there.
Walker
Ball,
up to
that's
bat
out.
next. Lays off for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And he takes one right on the black. And the count even at 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
One out. Runners at first and second. Got him looking.
2 out. Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So now the DH spot. Orlando Cepeda worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Struck him out looking. Huge call, third strike against a big bat to end the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
American
back,
League.
and they turn to a new arm as
Number
we kick off the
16,
bottom of the 4th. Whitey Ford.
Whitey Ford.
Hank Aaron now at the
Leading
plate.
off
Doubled
for
in his
the
first
National
debut.
League. Right fielder Henry Aaron.
And that is out of play. Fouled off down the right side. And he chases that one. One away. Standing in is the
Now
power hitting
batting,
second baseman,
number
Tony
29.
Stone. Went down on strikes her first time through. This is a true 5-tool player. Not very many of them out there, but when she's on the field, you can't take your eyes off her. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch her play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that she does, just a joy to watch.
Just
That's
off the
inside. That's a
inside
ball.
edge. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Downstairs, and that's ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch,
Now
and I tell you what, she earned that one.
Here's some real power at the plate. Carlos Lee, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's the power speed combo. Willie Mays, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. No score. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Bob Gibson.
Now pitching for the National League, number 45. Bob Gibson.
And now the first baseman, Hank Greenberg.
For the American League, first baseman, Hank Greenberg.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Rob Dibble up and throwing. Miller getting loose as well. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting,
just found a way to slap that ball down the third
Jose
baseline. That's
Ramirez.
really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Triple digits on that last pitch. So digging in, Larry Doby. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is
ball.
downstairs.
1-2.
That one missing
No,
inside. Struck him out looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Mauer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now the 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Greenberg off of first with 2 away. Inside, just missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Pablo Lopez.
Now pitching for the American League.
Leading off,
49.
Ted Williams. He struck
Pablo
out swinging in his
Lopez.
first at bat. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley preparing to come on if needed. Hader, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now 2-1.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2. That's the ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right
count.
there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and that gives them the lead. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Stan Musial. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that drops in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary
One gone runner at
Carter.
first. Next to hit, Gary Carter. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike. Next offering is fouled back. That's outside. 1-2 to count.
Two and two.
That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one lifted in the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
Shortstop,
open instead of staying
Robin
closed. If he
Yount.
does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So 2 down now, and here is Robin Yount. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses outside, and that is ball 1.
One ball, no strikes.
Fought off foul. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And it's fouled away. Matthews leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And they'll do it again.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Roki Sasaki.
Now pitching for the National League, number 11, Roki Sasaki.
Now the left fielder, Ricky
Leading
Henderson.
off for the American League.
You know, this
left
guy's great
fielder,
speed is in the back of that
Ricky
pitcher's mind. If he can get on,
Henderson.
it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one found hard the other way. To the left side, but it is well fouled. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating
Now
so much
batting,
bat speed.
number
It's
11.
hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now the right fielder, Michael Lee. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
One down, base is empty. Out to short. Yount. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, number 9.
Now it's the second baseman. One of the best contact hitters in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That catches the corner. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck her out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The NL leads this one 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
American
now for the
League.
bottom of the 6th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
45.
mound. Taj Bradley.
Taj Bradley.
Now it's the right fielder,
Leading
Hank
off
Aaron.
for the
1 for 2.
National League.
He's
Right
kind of an
fielder,
outlier,
Henry
especially when guys are
Aaron.
consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one's in there, going 1. Ball 1
That's
there.
it. That's a ball. Strike 2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball outside.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next one misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a 3-2. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on
Now
the inside
batting,
part of the plate.
number
Couldn't get around
29.
on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Stone In the box with one away as she takes ball one. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Got her. And there are 2 outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Lee. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That is upstairs for ball one. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one is upstairs.
That's the ball.
Willie Mays on deck for the National League. Two outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Mays lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
The 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Right through there for a strike. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 7th inning coming up. National Leaguer is out in front, 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for
back.
The
We're in the
National
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
7.
Number 7. And she's coming at you with a knuckleball. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Troy Gloss.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Oh, she doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Swings through that.
1-2 count.
And a base hit up the middle. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
One of the hardest things to do in the game to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Pinch hitter coming on, Babe Ruth.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
There's a strike with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. Got it! And one away.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not giving it that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Looks like it'll be a
for the
pinch hitter.
American League,
Lance
number
Berkman.
17, Lance
Big at bat
Berkman.
here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
First offering, and it
that's
just
ball.
misses. Gloss leads off first with one away. And fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Two.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. One-run game, one out, one on. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against her.
Foul ball there. Sliced hard, but foul. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Nope, ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making her work out there.
Got him looking with the knuckler for strike 3. AL leads 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mason Miller.
Now pitching for the American League, number 19, Mason Miller.
So now a pinch hitter, Barry Larkin.
Number 11,
Well, with his
Barry
speed, he can really
Larkin.
make some things happen leading off.
And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Miller, a former All-Star, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. And a count 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Rob Nett getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Drops one down in front of the plate. Handles, throws to first. One attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Musial in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Doby going back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And that one fouled off. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
1-2.
1-2 now. Ripped to short. Inning over. NL goes down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Billy Wagner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Larry Doby.
Doby in the box now. Takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Joe Mauer getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike.
0-1. Ball. 1-1.
There's a strike at the knees. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now it's
That's
even
ball.
up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So they're making the move for a bat off the bench. Jose Bautista.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one catches the zone. Strike one. Two down, nobody on the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the eighth. Nothing doing there for the American League. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
American
now, new
League.
pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
31.
bottom of the eighth. Rob Nen. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Here's the catcher, Gary
Leading
Carter.
off for the National League, catcher Gary Carter.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And
Up
it wasn't
next
like he was
for
set
the
up for it by
National
something off
League,
speed
shortstop,
earlier in the at-bat. Just came right
Robin
after him with
Yount.
3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Robin Yount. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Josh Hader, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Helsley, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already
0-2.
chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
And now the count
2-2.
is even. And a curve misses outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. 3-2 is
Ball
outside,
four,
and it's
take your
ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now
Pretty good
batting,
spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Lou Gehrig, runner on first with 1 down for him. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Yount over at first with 1 away. Popped up. Gloss makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
now batting, number 29.
Looks like
Pitching
it'll be a
for
pinch
the
hitter.
National
Bailey
League, number
Carter,
2.
the runner on first with 2 gone for him. And there's the strike. Two outs, and it's even up.
1-1.
And that one is
2-1.
inside. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force. That ends the frame. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The NL is on top, 1-0.
Now pitching
We're
for the
back,
National
and on the
League,
mound is the closer, Gerald
7.
Vaughn.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their
Pitch
guy.
hitting for
Time
the
to lock
American
this one
League,
down
number
and get out of
44,
here with the W.
Yordan
Pitch hitter
Alvarez.
coming on, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
And that's
Ball.
a little bit high. Ball 1. Just missed. Late swing, foul to the left. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but
number 8,
no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Musial, and they're down to their last out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be
Now
the most
batting,
challenging we've
shortstop.
seen today, but
Pitch hitting
it
for
needed
the
to be
American
made.
League,
That's
number
helping your
11,
team.
Luis
So now a
Aparicio.
pinch hitter, Luis Aparicio, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And that drops in for a strike. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Vaughn is just one strike away. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him.
Now
And I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Cal Raleigh. He represents the go-ahead run. Vaughn over to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
A little bit high. 1-0.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
1-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that.
Aparicio on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the National League All-Stars claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.